Today is February 29th, 2016. Starting a day early on my little challenge with Sandy. We're going to vlog every day in March. So here's my first vlog. I'm hoping that this will get me an incentive to get back on track, to get back moving in the right direction, because I have sorely fallen off the plan. I'm not going to be joining Weight Watchers again, but I am going to follow the Weight Watcher plan and see how that does for me. Well, I'll keep you apprised of my day, and I know it's not the most exciting day, but I'll let you know what's happening and what I'm eating along the way. Well, I forgot to record what I was having for my breakfast. I had my standard Cheerios with 2% milk and a banana. Oh, she went away. I was going to show you Maddie. She likes to join me in the morning. She likes to join the kids too up on these stools. Hey, Maddie. Anyway, and a glass of water. So now I've got to get myself moving. I got to get in the shower. And then on to Kylie's homeschool. I'll show you a little bit about that. There's Shay. She says, "Don't forget me, Mom. I'm with you in the morning." Oh, she's pretty. Well, we're doing Kylie's homeschooling. This is the start of the day. Kylie already does some prep work before I come up here. And what did you do before I came up?
I did spelling, handwriting, cursive, and then my numbers.
And also your states.
States.
And what do you do when you're doing the states?
I write them down, like capital.
The abbreviation.
Capital and abbreviation.
And the state name.
And the state name.
Under what kind of category?
Okay.
Right now it's like Southeast.
Southeast.
So she writes those in for all of Northeast. She wrote them all. And so she had a whole bunch to write at the end. And that's called memorization and also handwriting and learning our states, capitals, and abbreviations. So Kylie does all that work on her own. She just got finished watching her math DVD, a lesson each day. And we use the Math UC program. She's in the Alpha program. And now she's going to be using the manipulative blocks with the worksheets that she's given for the day. Are you excited?
Yeah.
You sound excited. Here's what she works on. We have different workbooks, and I lay them out in the morning. She already did her spelling, so it's not here, and her handwriting notebooks. They're over on the other side of the room. But she does some state work, and that involves history, so you can see we're going to be going, If You Traveled on the Underground Railroad is the book we're reading right now. And then she's reading right now Heidi. That's for her literature and her English. And there's the spelling you see is Wild Tales. And it is what she does for her spelling. And then her math, of course, I already told you, was the Math UC program with the manipulative blocks. And then we do some work here. We do some clockwork so we can learn how to tell the time correctly. You'd be surprised as to how often they don't know what 4:45 means or 10 after 3. So that's the kind of stuff we're doing. She obviously knows how to tell time, but now we're trying to get into those things that people say, and so you can understand them. Living in the world of digital, they don't get that very often, so it's a little bit different. And then we do some math work, some currency work. So I write down different amounts, and she has to get them put out with the right dollars and the right cents, so she can learn, all of that currency work. And then I have my computer there because we are now working on planets in science, and we watch a video each day with regard to the planet that we're learning about. And then she can write some things down with regard to that. And in the middle here is a word search. It's very good for her brain work. To have a time period, we set the clock for 15 minutes, and then she has to find as many words as she can. Usually she gets them all, and she highlights them, so it's just helping her brain work a little bit harder. every day I do a planner so I can tell what Kylie's done for the day. And nobody really checks in Michigan to be sure of what you've done, which is really sad. But anyway, this way I can keep track. And I also tell how much time she spends in there. As you can see, we're 8 to about 10:30. I just track this every single day. Now we're on to the next portion of her day, which is just relaxation, and she can do what she wants, and then we'll be out the door soon. Maddie is a very social cat. She loves to be with us the entire time. She'll hang out with us. I don't like her really laying on my quilt, but oh well. It's what she does. Kylie's done, and now she's talking to Shay. Shay doesn't get to come upstairs, so she just takes a nap the whole time we're in there. She likes it when we come back down. It's so scary when she goes up there. I'm just always afraid that she's going to fall. But she's a cat. She has 9 lives, right? Mr. Whiskers says, yeah, no, I don't need to be up there with them. I'll just lay here. I like it when this fireplace is on. It's not on right now, but maybe if I lay here long enough, it'll turn on. Okay, you're looking at a pizza box and you're thinking, is that what she's going to have for lunch? Nah. I belong to a challenge at it's not even a local quilt shop because it's not close to my house at all. But anyway, we've been doing for the past year, it's called a pizza box quilt, and there's all kinds of ladies that have joined this. I think there's close to 30 women, and it went on for a year, and each month someone had, you picked out your original fabric from the store, and you bought the fabric, and then you put it inside the box, and so you told the people, you know, like what your focal fabric was, what your background fabric was, and then you picked out different fabrics. Now this one's not my box, this is somebody else's box, but she went ahead and picked some coordinating fabrics and she put it in there, and then we got a schedule, and each month I have to go pick this up and I have to make a block. You can make any block you want as long as the block's not already in the box. As you can see, this is the final month, and all these other people made these blocks for this woman. She didn't make not a one of these, and so this is the one that I made for her. It's called Underground Railroad. And I chose from her box of fabrics and made it. So now I'll be returning it to the store today. And I don't have to pick up another box. This was the final one. They're going to be having a pizza party this coming Thursday night. I'm not going to be going to it. I have other things to do. So I can't make it. But on that Thursday, everyone's going to get one of these, their box back, whatever, and they'll see it for the first time in over a year. It's been traveling around to 12 different ladies, and they made the blocks. So I won't get to see mine until later this week. I don't even know if I'm going to get in there by Friday to pick it up. Probably not till next week. And then I'll get to see what I get to put together. And then, of course, you finish it off. And I think then they're going to have a party after. I think they're going to talk about it on that Thursday night about when they can all meet again, how long they think it'll take for them to put the quilt together. And then they'll be back to show their finished products. So I'm really anxious to see my quilt box. I don't know what people have done for me. I'm really hopeful that it's something I really like. Obviously, it's going to be fabric I really like because I'm the one that picked it out and bought it. But so Kylie and I are going to go there now so I can drop this off. I have to check and see if they have some more fabric of a particular fabric that I need that I bought there. And then we'll be on our way home. So I'll show you a little picture of the quilt shop. I'm not going to film inside there, but you know what a quilt, well, you might not know what a quilt shop looks like, but if you're a quilter, you will. And it's a cool shop. It's just not close to my house. It's just very nice ladies in there, though. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, Kylie and I have made it here. It's about a half hour away from our house, and let's go see what we can find in here. We're back from the quilt shop, waiting on Shay to do her business. I won't show you that, but you know, she's pretty particular. She has to find the right spot. And I think she found it. Okay. Anyway, isn't it a nice day? I mean, for us here in Michigan, yesterday we had 64 degrees. Now today it's not as nice because, well, anyway, it got a little colder and winter's not done yet. Oh, but she's done with her business, so now we can go inside. Hey, Shay. Now for you non-quilters, this is going to be a boring part of the vlog, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a, what do you call it, fabric haul. It's a mini one. Anyway, I bought these 3. These are just fat eighths. These 2 are fat eighths. And this one is a fat quarter. And it's for a project that I'll be talking about later, probably maybe even today, because I think I'm going to work on it today. But anyway, so you can get little pieces of fabric when you want to try to gather things together. And then I saw this pattern, whoop, upside down, and it's to make a wall hanging for your sewing room. And you use button fabric, which I already have. Well, I probably have everything in here I need. I don't even think I need to buy material for it, because it's just going to use scraps that I have. And I think I can jazz up my little sewing room here with this. I might bring this on retreat, which I'm going to be going to in a couple of weeks. I don't know. We'll see. That was just caught my eye. And then I was looking around, as I always do, and I saw these 2 cute fabrics. Little Scotty dogs, which I think are just so adorable. So I only had a fat quarter of it. And then they had this one here with little girls with umbrellas, which I just thought was adorable too. In our guild, we are supposed to give charity quilts. And my friend Deb, one of my friends, Deb, I have 3, isn't that funny? But anyway, in guild. And we're on the quilt guild community. Excuse me. We are on the charity committee together, and she takes care of the baby quilts. You just need to have small ones that fit over, like the preemie carriers, you know what I'm saying? So they're not very large. I think I'm going to make one of those with this for a little girl. And I have all these other fabrics. I can match them up pretty good and just make a small little one. They're not very large. That's my plan for that. And this one caught my eye. It was just so darn cute. And I think I'm going to work around this somehow. I think I'm going to work around this right here. I can maybe expand it. Not sure. Anyway, I'm going to work around this one here to make a quilt for Remy, which is our newest addition to our family. She's just a couple of months old. And so with that, I got these Bella solids to make it easy on myself, and it just matches really nice to make, I'm going to just make a patchwork quilt. I think I'm going to try to applique something in the center. I'm going to have to make that up myself. We'll see how that goes. And then for the backing fabric, they had this on clearance, so it was a good deal. So I got some, or what they had left of that. So I just think that that's going to make an adorable quilt for her. Don't know when it'll get done. I'm hoping when I learn my free motion quilting tomorrow, that I'll be able to do it then. Use free motion quilting on this quilt and just get it done for her. So anyway, that was my little haul for the quilt shop. And now we're bringing Kylie to her school. She gets to go for gym, right?
Yep.
And she likes it, doesn't she?
Yep.
Yep, and then we're going to
2 hours.
2 hours of gym. They used to have art and gym, but now, sadly, it only has gym available at the end of the day, because then she comes home on the bus with the other kids. Anyway, and then we're not going to forget our bag that we're supposed to be carrying, right?
Yeah.
She has like a knapsacky thing, but instead she has to bring that, to bring her stuff. What do you want to say?
I'm glad to be at gym.
Okay. This is my standard lunch. I eat it every day. I used to follow it on the Weight Watcher plan, and I know how many points it is. It just comes easy to me. Obviously, I have water. I have a salad. No meat on it today because I didn't have any. A little bit of crouton, a little bit of cheese, tomato, lettuce, and 2 tablespoons of the Olive Garden signature Italian dressing. Now I'm at T-Mobile. I got to discuss our bill that we received from Verizon. We changed over services, and now they should be picking up this bill for canceling early. Well, that was truly disappointing. I have to pay the bill originally. It's over $400, and then I have to submit a request for reimbursement, and then they'll send me a MasterCard, kind of a gift card or whatever thing, probably 4 to possibly 6 weeks from now. That I did not know when we changed over, carriers. Maddening. Sandy will be a part of my daily vlog. Now I have to come over here. I don't know why she's not doing this herself, since she has the capability.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see my sister, my twisted sister. I'd like to see her.
So I'm over here now, and I wish I could. Well, we should film it so you can see how Sandy gets ready. But no, I can't because I have to stop this to be on my video. Aw.
Oh.
Anyway.
You can
okay.
put it on my camera and then I can switch
It's
it
all
over
right.
to you.
It's okay. Want to say anything else?
No.
All right, I just dropped off the second child. I didn't tell you about this when I was leaving. My friend is a single mom, and she has 3 kids, and she works full-time, so I help her out by picking them up from after school. They have like an after-school program, and then I bring them to any appointments that they need. So I had to bring her daughter to an eye place and her son to a PT place. But now I'm done, and I'm going to go home and start cooking. Here's my dinner tonight. Chicken, carrots, mashed potatoes, and water. It's one of those roasted chickens. Okay guys, it's kind of coming on to the end of the day. It's going on 8 o'clock, and I'm glad you came along with me today. I'm going to try to do this every day this month of March. I know this was the 29th, but thought I'd just start on a Monday. I usually start a diet on a Monday, so I thought I'd start this on a Monday. Hope you enjoyed it today. We'll see what we're doing each day. I'm going to sit down, watch some TV probably, and just relax for the rest of the night. See you guys soon. Like this, subscribe, comment, and share.